So we're here talking about Inside Number 9. Can you tell us a little bit about the concept and how the show came to be?
Well, after Psychoville, we wanted to do something a bit different. We decided to do an anthology series, and it's kind of based on stuff we loved growing up, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, we thought Psychoville had been such a big story that you had to follow each week, and this would be a way of kind of doing little plays, really. We thought it would be great to kind of just do a different story each week, and we didn't know whether we would link them at all to begin with. There was thoughts of it being a postman going down the street, and then we thought that was a bit like
The street.
quite literally the street, or there's clocking off where there's you hand over the baton and you get someone else's perspective, and there's a link to them all. But in the end, we just thought we have the most freedom by just having a house number or a number 9 on the property or whatever it is you go into that week.
It's a selection box.
Yeah, it is literally, of horrible sweets.
So between this League of Gentlemen and Psycho, you've created some pretty colourful and some to say disturbing characters.
Yeah.
Are there any favourites? Any favourites you got you enjoy playing more than any others?
I enjoy doing all the angry. I mean, nearly all my characters are angry, actually. I don't know if there's a pattern emerged. But yeah, I like doing Mr. Jelly in Psychoville, and Ollie from...
Stuart wasn't angry.
He wasn't, he was very jolly with the
Very
world,
nice,
wasn't he?
yeah.
It was nice, yeah.
Not nice, but
No,
not
but,
angry.
he was, a different temperament.
I think whatever you're doing at the time is what your favourite thing is. I mean, the League of Gentlemen now feels like another lifetime ago, and another actor did all that. But I love doing Pauline in that, and I love doing David when we're David and Maureen in Psychoville.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed doing Maureen, that was funny.
And we'd like to do more with them, really, wouldn't we? So,
Yes, we would, that would be good. It's a whole spin-off with them.
Yeah.
When it came to putting the show together in terms of how many characters, I mean, you had some pretty big guest stars.
Yeah.
How was it getting all the various people who turned up to be in the series? Was it an easy recruitment process?
It actually was, yeah, because we just offered parts to people who we thought would be good, and 9 times out of 10 they said, yes, I'd love to. So it's the easiest process, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah. It can sometimes be protracted when you aim at somebody and then they say no and you go down the list trying to get people to say yes. But I think they all liked the scripts and they responded to the fact that it was only going to be a week's work, which is appealing as an actor. You just think, get in, do it in 5 days. And
Actors are lazy.
yeah, part of it. So we got most of our people that we wanted to say yes, which is great.
Mm.
So what else are you working on right now, and what can we expect to see you in next?
Oh, well, we've got more Inside Number 9 to do, which is exciting. So we've got to think of some more tales. I'm doing a new ITV detective drama, playing their new strange little detective, which is perhaps strange casting, but I'm excited. I'm enjoying doing it with Noel Clarke and Alex Kingston. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I don't know when it's on, if ever.
It will be on.
It will be on.
And I'm doing another series of Benidorm, and then going to do a series called Map and Lucia, which I've adapted from some books by E.F. Benson, and that's a BBC project that'll be on at the end of this year.
Do you have any comedy writing heroes that you could tell us about?
Writing heroes?
Yeah.
We like Victoria Wood, don't we? We've always liked her.
Yeah.
She has a particular turn of phrase that was really always appealed to us. I don't know whether it's the northern thing, but she's...
Definitely is, I think.
She captures something that really is funny to us. Same with Alan Bennett. I think he's got a turn of phrase and a sensibility about his characters that we kind of really feel we know. They seem very close to us, and that we've always kind of enjoyed them.
Mm.
And
Right,
other
contemporary.
writers? Contemporary, I don't know anybody. I don't watch it. Don't watch anything. He's good in Larry Davies, funny.
Larry David
Larry
and Gary Shandling.
Gary Shandling.
Anyone who just gets to do it basically and keeps going has got my respect, because it's very difficult, especially if you've had one show which is a success. You know, that weighs heavily on your shoulders for the next thing you do.
Yeah.
So
Vic and Bob are big comedy heroes, and yet very different to our kind of humour, but still very funny. Some of the funniest things that have ever been on television are some of the things they've done, some of the surreal, odd things that they'd slip into, Shooting Stars, for example. Really funny. People that we do like have influenced us. I mean, I think it's comedy actors that are great actors but are good at comedy as well that I've always admired, like Rossiter and Sellers and Ronnie Barker and people like that have kind of done where you think, wow, they're really good. That's like a different person, you know. And we've done so many characters now. It's lovely to try and think we can stretch ourselves and do these different things. And we've always tried to give a truth to the acting. So however grotesque they are, and some of them have been, you still, there's a kernel of something about them that you think, I know someone like that, or that I care about that character because they've been done so well, you know. I think we've tried to do more than sketches, and that's what our writing became, really. Sketches that became stories, and the characters went out of their initial sketch and became kind of bigger than their initial joke.
There seems to be a sort of fascination with macabre running through a lot of your work. Do you ever envision doing something completely different from this in your writing?
Well, that would be the twist, wouldn't it, if we just did a My Family type show and just see if we could do it. But
People would be on tenterhooks thinking, oh God, something awful
yeah,
is
it's
going to
just
happen.
too nice. It can't last.
I think, I mean, you know, if you look at the work we've done outside of our own writing, you know, like Reece says, detective dramas, period dramas, something like Benidorm, very mainstream comedy. You know, we have done lots of other stuff, but I think in our writing, when we get together, our joint brains seem to go down a certain avenue, and we would miss that sort of knife edge of comedy and drama and horror and. But you know, never say never. I mean, you know, I'd love to keep growing as a writer and trying different things. And I think the main thing is keep surprising people. And even though there is a thread running through the League of Gentlemen and Psychoville and Inside Number 9, I hope it hasn't ever become predictable, and I hope it hasn't ever become samey.